Now, before buying this figure, I had absolutely no idea anything about this guy. But I decided to do some research after I bought the figure, and I found out this man is crazy. He pushed his grandmother down the stairs at the age of 5 and killed her laughing about it. That is freaking insane. That caught me off guard. And this dude is a freaking serial killer. He was a serial killer before he even became Carnage. Now that is crazy. And with that being said, I want to start my comment section off with something cool. I want to know you guys' most favorite villain, comic book villain. Comment who they are and the most evil thing they've done. Fill my comment section up. I want to see. Now, never in all of my years as a comic book fan did I think I would find a villain that tops the Joker in terms of insanity. But this guy does it. To the point to where I'm almost afraid to review this figure because it might be possessed. What the heck is up, you guys? Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure review. And as you guys can see, this time we're taking a look at the amazing Yamaguchi powered by Revoltech Carnage figure. And man, I had no plans on getting this figure until I saw a buddy of mine's review as usual, and I just decided I had to pick it up. Now, shout out to the boy Prometheus 619 for coming through with this figure, because I didn't want to order it from Japan and it hadn't made it to America yet. For some reason, he decided to get 3, and I questioned that at first, but hey, who cares? He had it, and he had it ready for me. Thankfully, he only lives a few hours from me, so I got this thing almost as soon as he shipped it, which is basically 2 days. So yeah, got this figure, happy about it. Once again, thanks, bud, man. You helped me out a lot because I honestly did not want to wait on this figure. So yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at that sexy packaging real quick, and then we can dive into the review. Now, for that sexy evil packaging, of course, we got the same thing we normally get with the Revoltech's comic book figures especially. We got a whole bunch of images of Carnage on the side. Cool picture of the figure right here. Amazing Yamaguchi powered by Revoltech. Carnage series number 8. Window packaging with Carnage in there. At the top, we got a whole bunch of writing, and I believe this is probably from some comics or something, which is awesome. Amazing Yamaguchi right there. On the side, you got some cool images. I really like the way that they put these on here, how it's like this, I forgot what you call it, halftone, I believe. I really like how they did that. That is awesome. On this side over here, we got a cool pose you can get the figure in, which makes this thing look even more badass. I'm ready to get him out of here and play with him. And then, of course, on the back, you got a whole bunch of poses you can get him into, along with the 1,000 accessories that he comes with that I'm probably going to run through quickly because I have absolutely no names for them. Now, out of the packaging, I'm just going to say this is the coolest thing that comes with it already. For some reason, I really like this image right here in the middle. That is sick. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get the figure. I know that's what y'all are waiting on. Now, straight out of the packaging, I got to say that this guy was hard to get straight out of the packaging, which makes me wonder if I should have left him inside the packaging. But overall, so far, just looking at this guy, it definitely reminds me what it's like to have a Revoltech figure. It's been a while since I've had one of these guys, and I remember I usually like them for a little bit, and then eventually I just get rid of them. I can almost guarantee I'm going to do the same thing with this guy, but I guess it's because I don't have anything on him just yet. It seems like a very bland figure, but of course, like I said, he comes with 1,000 accessories, so it's definitely going to be an extended amount of posability. But I gotta say that it looks good. That's one thing I can really say. The colors and sculpt are all over the place. You just see like this symbiotic, whatever you call it, essence on this guy, and I mean, man, it is crazy, and it looks exactly like him. So this guy here, I've definitely got to say, this is probably going to be the definitive Carnage unless you're getting the new Marvel Legends that's coming out, because this guy is a bit pricey. I believe he goes for retail around 80 something. So yeah, he definitely costs a little bit of money, but I'll dive into the figure a little bit more as I continue the review. For now, I'm going to go ahead and put him back so we can check out his height. Now, I'm not gonna lie, from the looks of it, my man's is pretty tall, but I don't know anything about Cletus Cassidy's height because every time I see him as Carnage, he's somewhat crouched down doing some crazy attack on somebody when he's going on a rampage, killing everyone around him. So for height, he stands just a little bit under 6.5, so definitely a tall figure. But I do think Revoltech, they do make pretty tall figures if I can remember, because I had Deadpool and Spider-Man, and I think both of them were a little bit bigger than the average Deadpool or Spider-Man figure. So yeah, it's nothing new. But with that said, let's go ahead and check out his articulation before we dive into the million accessories. Now, articulation wise, I will say I'm going to start with a dislike. I wish they would have gave him the ability to close his mouth or an extra piece with a mouth closed, because if you pull this up, as you can see, these are two separate pieces. So I think it would have been cooler if they would have gave him a mouth closed accessory. I don't even know if he closes his mouth, but I don't know. I just thought that would have been cool. Now, his head can look up that much, really good. Down about that much, hindered a little bit by the jaw. He does have tilt all the way around because of his neck, and you guys can hear that joint squeaking. I think it's just because it's new, but it doesn't feel flimsy, so that's one thing I like. Now, these shoulder pieces right here, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be for a butterfly joint, but I mean, it moves forward just a little bit, but I don't even know if it's helpful. I think it's probably just because of the way this shoulder joint is. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll just go with it is. His arm goes up about that much, which is a lot, and that's good to me, but for the most part, I know a lot of people hate these shoulder joints, but for this figure, it works. You very rarely see it. Does have a little bit of swivel in there. He has, I guess you can say that's double jointed. I mean, it comes in pretty far. So double jointed elbows, we'll go with that. It's not really a joint. It's just on this little ball. I don't know what you call that. If you know, comment below. And that's pretty much what everything is on, including his hands. So you can move these around just about however you want. Now, this diaphragm joint right here, it crouches forward, as you guys can see, pretty far. Crouches back almost none just because of how the back piece is, but you get just a little bit of turning out of that, and I don't want to force it because this actually feels like it's gonna break. Now, for the waist, you can turn that just about however you want, and it does help him to lean forward a little bit more. That's one thing I like. Foot goes forward that much. That is awesome. Goes back that much. Love that even more. And he can't really do the splits just because of how his legs are designed, so this is about all you get with that. He does have a built-in swivel in here. I've heard some people say that it appears stuck on theirs. This one, there it goes. So it's working on mine too. I think maybe you should just put it in some hot water and play with it a little bit, and maybe it'll come out. But knees, these are where it always gets ugly with Revoltech for me. This piece sticking out here, I don't like that. But I mean, maybe there was nothing they could do about it. I'm not sure. With the way these figures are built, everything kind of looks crazy at some point. So yeah, and of course there's the squeaky Revoltech sound that everybody hates. He does have a swivel right here. Foot goes down that much. That's that stallion foot right there. Foot goes up about that much. Of course he has ankle pivot, and he does have a toe hinge that, okay, I thought it was stuck, but yes, he does have a toe hinge that works really well. So articulation wise, this guy definitely gets a pass, but I mean, this is nothing new, man. We all know Revoltech comes through with the articulation all the time. Now, for all of his murderous accessories, I've decided how I'm going to do this, so I'm not sweating as much as I thought I was going to have to when I decided I was going to review this figure. First off, I'm going to start with what comes in the first part of the box, and then I'll go into the second, and I'm not going to show every single one of them. I'm just going to show one or two of them and tell you how many he comes with, because some of this stuff, he has multiple of them. So starting off, he comes with a pair of fist hands, as you guys can see, with holes in them so he can stick something in there. I don't know what that's for. I don't know why they didn't give him closed fists, because he doesn't come with any webbing like Spider-Man, but I mean, it's still cool they included that. He does come with these pair of hands, which also have holes into them, so you can peg in some of his little tendrils that he comes with. And I like the way they sculpted the fingers on these. These just look really cool to me. And then for the last pair of hands, he comes with these, which are like to claw somebody up. These are awesome. I don't know why, I just really like these. So he comes with this piece as well. I think this is for like removing the joints or something like that, or removing the pieces. I don't know. But I've seen it used by several people and I can't remember what they did with it. But yeah, it does come with it. Now, for the smaller accessories, he comes with 4 of these little things here, these little devil horns or devil tails, whatever you want to call them. I know they're tendrils. Don't even correct me in the comments. I know, but they look like a devil's tail. So that's what I'm going to call them. He comes with 4 of these as well, and like I said, I'm just going to show one because he has a million of these. And then he comes with these 2 right here, which are awesome. I love these. I'm probably going to enjoy posing them with these. Lastly, in the first part of the box, he comes with 2 different sets of eyes, and it's cool that they included these, but for the most part, I don't even know. Well, actually, I was about to say I don't know the difference, but actually you can see them. So if you look at these are kind of wide open. These are closed a little bit, excuse me, and this one is closed a little bit more. So yeah, I mean, it does add some variety to it. You have to, matter of fact, I think I know what that tool is for. You pop off this part of the head, and then of course you pull the eyes out. So yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've reviewed a Revoltech, so I've completely forgotten a lot of this stuff. But yes, that I believe is what the tool is for. Next half. Now, the next batch of accessories is where things start to get a little bit brutal. I'm going to start off with this piece right here he comes with, and this is for making his axe, which I thought is cool. Like I said, I'm only going to show one piece of everything, but I had to show this because I want to show it off complete. Now, this looks awesome. This is something I'm probably going to use in a whole lot of photos. I definitely dig this. And he comes with this piece right here. I don't know what this is. It's something that can cut a person multiple times, which is really awesome. I definitely dig this. He comes with 2 of these. He comes with 2 of these as well, which are like swords that he can hook to his hand. I don't know, man. This dude has some of everything. Like I said, I don't know what to call these accessories, but it just comes with so many, you can't come up with a million names. He comes with this thing right here, which is like another blade that he can use. He comes with this. I don't even know what this is for, but he comes with 2 of these. Also, everything I'm showing, he comes with 2 of right now. So yeah, whatever this is, he comes with 2 of these. And then he comes with 2 of these as well. And I'm thinking this is probably something that he uses to stab people. I don't know, but yeah, he comes with 2 of these as well. And lastly, here's this piece that he comes with, and this is the actual piece that's used to push out the eyes. So that one person that's watching who probably paused the video to run and, oh, you're wrong, that's not what that other piece was for. And yeah, I know. Here, this is the piece that's for the eyes. So yeah, we all know you got that one person. So whoever you are, screw you, man. Last but not least, he comes with a Revoltech stand that I will never use. Now, huge shout out to all of the reviewers that actually went through every single one of Carnage's murderous weapons that are behind him, because, man, y'all are better than me. Now, just in case you guys didn't know, there are a million holes in this guy where you can peg accessories, and I've counted 16. There's 2 right here, some in the shoulder. There's several in the back, lower back, all down here, and the one that I almost didn't notice but caught me by surprise, this one right at the foot. Like, what the hell are you trying to murder somebody with the back of your foot for, dude? Like, this guy right here is on some other shit. Now, for some size comparisons, here he is standing next to 2 SH Figure Arts, the SH Figure Arts Homecoming Spider-Man, and of course the SH Figure Arts Dark Knight Joker. Next up, here he is standing next to the Marvel Legends Demolition Man, and of course my most favorite Marvel Legends, the Sasquatch Wave Deadpool. Lastly, here he is standing next to the DC Collectibles Joker Thug from the Dark Knight, and I believe the Marvel Legends Red Hulk Wave Spider-Man. I don't know if it's a Marvel Legends or Toy Biz, but yeah, here he is next to him. Now, I've played around with this figure a little bit, and it's definitely not one of my favorites, but it's probably the best you're going to get in terms of having a Carnage figure, unless you're just a Marvel Legends guy. And I know I said that already, but just being honest with you, nobody else is going to make this guy. I just don't see it coming, especially not SH Figure Arts or Figma. So yeah, this is a pretty dope figure, I'm going to be honest, but I'm not necessarily a fan of Carnage. Like I said, when I saw the review for this guy by a couple of buddies, that was what made me decide to check it out. And I went to looking up the backstory on this guy, and I thought, hey, maybe I could take a couple of shots of him. So this is a figure I pretty much bought just to review, and of course I'm going to get rid of it because I'm just not a fan of Revoltech. I hope it doesn't feel that way when I get Batman, though, because, man, I am really hyped for that figure. This guy is just a little something extra I picked up just to play around with for a little while, but I do recommend it. It's a pretty cool figure, and if you collect Revoltech, you already know what to expect. If you don't collect Revoltech, the main things to keep in mind are that the shoulder joints look pretty ugly, the joints squeak, and some of the joints are very out in the open and possibly look ugly. But if you pose these guys right, they can look awesome. And I mean, you can get these guys in some pretty sick poses, which of course I'll show off at the end of the video with my photos, and I'm going to show them with all the tendrils and stuff in them. I didn't want to stick any of those in for the review because I didn't want them popping out or flopping all over the place while I was trying to show off the figure. So yeah, pretty cool figure. Like I said, I do recommend it if you are a fan of Revoltech. Know what you're getting into before you buy this. So yeah, that's my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and of course follow me on everything you see listed in the description below for more content. As always, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.